Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Thursday, September the 14th, 2023, Throne Thursday. Today we're pulling from the Game of Thrones tarot cards. So we have the Three of Spears with no harm to none, and so it is. I feel like this is in a romantic sense, or like someone coming back into your life. Remember they said like to combat the loneliness? You know what I mean? It's like someone was going to come in here, and this is where they were saying like this whole brand new book is starting, like bittersweet. They're showing the Six of Cups. I feel like you have this connection where you guys known each other before. I just feel like you'll want to take it slow because, there's a lot of questions. I don't feel like so much questions. I just feel like, you both have been through it. And it's just like, I've rushed in certain situations and I want to avoid those things. But it's just like, unfortunately, it's just going to be like a mushroom cloud. Like it's just gonna implode as soon as you two connect. Bravery, courage, strength, resilience. I'm a coward when it comes to relationships. I will not make the first move, but once I get like crystal clear that you feel the same, it's just like, okay, I've always sat there and made the first move. That's the thing, the two of you are just alike but so very different in the same way. But it's just like, things they were showing, like this person, it's like, because they've always been treated a certain way, unfortunately, you're going to have to do things to show them. Because this is where they heal. Because it's like, for one, someone's putting me putting me first. For one, someone is actually treating me the way that I've always wanted to be treated. For one, someone is not treating me like a doormat. Like, they literally were showing me while I was filming that someone was walking in through the door and it was a doormat. So this person feels like a doormat. And they're wearing like steel toe shoes, like work shoes. And it's like a masculine energy, like they're brown and black shoes. And they're literally, out of the smugness and arrogance and disrespect, they are purposely wiping their feet on you. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, oh, I want to punch it in the face. Like, I do not like people like that. I really don't. It's just like, ew. People like that, you know what the funny thing is? People like that sit there and turn around and like, why are you not talking to me? It's like, all right, did you hit your pretty little head? Like, you show me who you are. You literally told me who you are. You know what I mean? Where you said like the biggest regret in your life. And it's like, then you wonder why it's crickets? Like, it's just like, I don't know. I don't, ugh. That's the narcissist in them. But this is where the Four of Spears comes in. And it's like celebrations. You know what I mean? This is a time of peace and harmony. You know what I mean? Buying a new home, finding a home, going on vacation, leaving for... Like, I just feel like this overwhelming joy. You know what I mean? But I also feel like it's just like, if you go back to the Egyptian tarot cards, where we had the lovers, and there was a masculine energy in the middle, but choosing between two. And that's where, like, they have told us in 2 years' time where their heart is, they'll come back around. And it's like that energy where, I can't remember where I saw this, and it's like, you're like a child that's disregarded a toy. And now that someone else has picked it up and wants to play with it, now you're all butthurt about it. Now you want it back. You know what I mean? And I've literally said that to them. And it's like, I keep seeing a green light with, in capital letters, go, apostrophe. You know what I mean? You're both standing at this intersection on both sides of the road, going in different directions. But it's like, who's going to stop and say something? It's like they're sick of being the first person to say everything. Like, because, like, both of you. But for me, it's just like, just say something. Say something so I know. Text me go. Oh my god, that's so funny. They literally said that. They're like, text them go. Exclamation mark. Oh my god, just give me some sort of flippin' sign. Just stop talking in riddles. Like, my word. But the Seven of Pentacles so resonated because it's like you planted these seeds, and they were showing my vision board for 2022. And it's like the left-hand corner, I put cardinals, and I was like 50-50 partners, and all the things that I would want in someone. You know what I mean? Like the love, the respect, and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what anyone would want out of a relationship. Unfortunately, some people are just, they're like, oh, look how good I got it, so I can mistreat it. It's like, Then they mistreat it, it's gone, then they cry about it. Just like they said. It's like you're a child that has, you're sick of this toy, you're bored, you disregard it, and now someone else has picked it up, decided to play with it, now you're like, oh, hey, I want it back now. It's like, shut up, have a seat. Eight of Spears, I love because this is Sagittarius energy, this is Cupid's arrow, this is a minor message. You know what I mean? I just feel like, with the Eight of Cups, it's like, go, do it. You know what I mean? Go. There, you know what I mean? So it's just like, who's going to sit there and say, who's going to be the one to sit there, the one that's going to break, they're saying. You know what I mean? But it's like I said, like, conversations need to be had. You know what I mean? And I feel like you will have to sit there and do things because this person has been hurt so badly. You know what I mean? It's just a repeated cycle their whole life, and I'm sure it's the same thing with you, but I feel like you're going to be the one that heals that trauma in them, where it's just like, listen, not everybody is like that. Unfortunately, this is what has been put in your life, and it's like, we can't change that, but we can change how we move forward, and I feel like justice, this is where the balance comes back in, Maybe this is why they kept showing the Emperor. Hopefully someone makes a move here. But that's the thing. Both of you are waiting for the other one to make the first move. And it's just like, talking in riddles is not making a move. You know what I mean? Clear-cut message. Not like, like I said, something like Spirit was showing. Something so simple. G-O, exclamation mark, go. That is my sign to you. Let's go. Let's start this. Let's have the conversations. You know what I mean? So let's see how this actually, are we actually a good fit? Or is this just something we build up, that's been building up? You know what I mean? And now, like, now we're in the reality of it. What happens now? You know what I mean? So it's just like, I'm older and wiser now. And it's just like, even though my heart is like, oh, fairy princess, happily ever after. It's like, shut up. Me and my heart have been battling lately. I'm just like, you've led us wrong how many times? Ignored the red flag, so I don't know. Like I said, conversations need to be had. But I just feel like you both have been just through it, and it's just like, someone's going to have to make a clear-cut message here, but it's just like I said, this is not them trying to sit there and manipulate you, be like, you have to do this, this, this. It's just, they've done it, like, literally what they showed. You know what I mean? It's just like, they just need someone for once to show up for them. They need someone for once to freaking be like that nurturer. You know what I mean? So you understand that because that's exactly what you need. And they will. That's the thing. It's like, who they are. But the thing is, it's just like, they just need someone to just do that for them, So, like I said, conversations need to be had. That's where something has to start here. No riddles, straightforward. But the thing is, you're both scared and afraid. What about if I say something and you know what I mean? They're afraid to lose, which is understandable. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, if you love something, let it be free. If it comes back to you, it's meant to be. And I feel like this is why they're saying now everything is clear. Now the circumstances are right, because before it was just like, there was this, like, no, it's wrong, But now it's different. So it's like, what are you going to do with this chance, this opportunity? And it's up to you how you move forward. This is that fork in the road, like this. They're showing you both at intersections. They're going towards you, and you're going away from them. You're on both sides of the road, right? So you're there at that intersection. Who's going to go first? But you're not coming towards each other. You guys are, heading in different directions. So this is where it's just like, it's kind of like when you're at a 4-way crossing. And you're like, go. Like, you're free to go. I'm not going to sit there and go until you go. You know what I mean? So that's what, that's what they're showing. So I hope it works out for whoever this resonates with. You know what I mean? But just take it slow. I know I'm going to say that, but literally it's not going to go slow. I just feel like it's just, you just click. It's just like Lego, they're saying. You know how difficult Lego can be to tear apart. That's what they're showing. Try to tear apart Lego and it's hard to get them apart. Your hands just keep slipping. So it's just like, you know, you guys have a connection, but it's just like, you know, what's going to happen here? I would just, you know, have those conversations. It's like, we're not children, you know, we're not freaking 12. We're not, you know, teenagers. It's just like, you know, what do we do with this? How do we move forward? What do you need? What are you looking for? You know? And that scenario. What happens when that comes back around 2 years from now? 2 years is a long time. 2 years is a short time. For me, what I went through felt like I was robbed of that time. You know? But I also growed. I can't sit there and say I was robbed because I got a lot in it. You know what I mean? I learned and evolved out of it. But, like, when it comes to my kids, it's just like, you know what I mean? Now they're teenagers, and I just feel like you know what I mean? Like, I was there, but I don't feel like I was living life and participating. I just showed up, you know? And I hate that, because that's not who I am. My kids know who I am, always taking, and I look back at the pictures, and I remember them, but I'm just like, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? But I know I am hard on myself, but it's just like, you know, this is not what I wanted for my kids. They know that. I didn't get, you know, I could have had this kind of life with some other people, but I was just like, I was, you know, once I saw how he was so respectful to his parents, that was it for me. I'm like, you know what I mean? This is a family person. This is someone that, you know, is like myself, you know? It's all about the family until it wasn't, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Just conversations, mature conversations need to be had. And that's the thing. It's like, you know, that's the thing. It's like, they're showing, like, with Morgan, it's like, you know, when he was talking to Carol, you know, it's like, do you want to know? And it's like, they say yes. It's like, no, but do you really want to know? Like, don't open this can of worms, you know, this Pandora's box, and I tell you, and then you get upset about it, because you can't, because you asked for that. You know what I mean? So, you know, really think hard before, you know, doing that, you know, so see what happens there. But I would just ask for guidance from your guardian angels, you know, Gaia, Mother Earth, Creator, Divine, Universe, you know, Yahweh, Yeshua. It's like, ask for that guidance during this time, like how to move forward. And, you know, and honestly, are they going to put go? You know? So, dates they're showing, October 26th and November 4th. So, just keep those dates in mind. But, you know, just let it play out the way it's going to play out. Hopefully, you'll get some more sustainable answers or information, you know, and you can move forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Thursday, September the 14th, 2023. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card.